International System of Units.
To start with, we have our first measurement, the measurement of length. Its base unit is meter, and as well as the letter M is its symbol. Length is a measurement of the distance between 2 points along a straight line, or we can say that length is a way to quantify the extent or size of something in one dimension. Let's have an example. This is John, my imaginary friend. Good morning, John. Let's have a look. This little guy here is John's hydrogen atom. It has the diameter length of 10 to the power of negative 10 meters. Ciao! Let's move on with the next one. Here we have the larger one is John's bacterium with the length of approximately 10 to the power of negative 6 meters. And John's hair with 10 to the power of negative 5 meters thick. And John's whole body's height is 1.7 meters. Another huge example is the distance between the Earth and the Sun, with the length of about 149.6 million kilometers, or we can convert this to 149.6 billion meters. The next quantity we are going to discuss is mass. This one's base unit is kilogram, and symbol is the two letters K and G. For example, this guy here has the mass of an average human with about 70 kilograms. Or this car here weighs about 1,500 kilograms. This is the Goldbroom Hancock. This thing right here is called the second-hand subdual, or you can call it sub-seconds, and 1 second just passed, which means that we are going to discuss about the third measurement. In here we have time. Its base unit is second, and also the symbol is the letter S. Imagine if we take 1 second as a stick. This line right here illustrates 60 seconds or 1 minute. And this one shows 3,600 seconds or 60 minutes, as well as 1 hour. Adding more sticks, we have 86,400 seconds equal 1,440 minutes or 24 hours as 1 day. We have electric current at the fourth one. The base unit for this one is ampere, took from the name Henri Ampère. He was a French mathematician and physicist. And the symbol for this unit is the first letter in the alphabet in capital. Let's have an example. This is a light bulb, and it has 60 watts and 120 volts. Its electric current is 0.5 amperes, can be calculated by using the formula to take 60 watts divided by 120 volts. At the fifth measurement, we have thermodynamic temperature, another term for absolute temperature. Now, if we use thermometer to estimate something's temperature, and the outcome is 0 degrees Kelvin, the outcome is called the absolute zero, and it represents the point of minimum energy, and nothing can go below that magic number. We can exchange the 0 degree Kelvin into minus 273.15 degrees Celsius or minus 459.67 degrees Fahrenheit. For example, this is the nuclear fusion reactor illustration, and the energy released in this thing is used to produce electrical power. And the energy is produced by heating plasma to temperatures in excess of 100 million degrees Celsius. Next, we have amount of substance measurement. The base unit of this one is mole, and the symbol is also mole but without an E. This is a measure of the number of specified elementary entities in a sample of matter. And 1 mole contains about 6.0221476 times 10 to the power of 23 elementary entities. This huge number is also known as Avogadro's number. Let's move on to the next one. Here we have luminous intensity. This measurement shows the quantity of light emitted per second in a specified direction. Its base unit is candela, and the symbol is Cg. And candela is also defined as lumens per steradian. And luminous intensity is the luminous flux emitted by a light source in a specific direction per unit solid angle. Here we have luminous flux is the total amount of visible light emitted by a source measured in lumens. And lumen is defined as light output or the brightness of a light source. To simplify, the higher the lumen value, the brighter the light bulb is. For example, we have 6 light bulbs here, from very low, the weakest one, to low, standard, high, higher, and super cyan. Beside, we have solid angle with the omega symbol. Is the measure of the amount of the field of view from some particular point that a given object covers. And the entire sphere has the omega of 4 times pi. Let's have an example. This is a candle, and omega is 1 SR, means 4 pi, and 1 candela. From that, we have 4 times pi times 1 equals about 12.57 lumens. To sum up, we have 7 base units. The first one is length, keep going is mass, time, electric current, thermodynamic temperature, amount of substance, and luminous intensity. Thanks for watching. Cheers.